So hello and welcome everyone, and thank you for being here. My name is Don Murphy, and I'm here to present to you what it means to be a Beachbody coach, what it means to change lives and earn income through this amazing opportunity. This is something that I signed up for back in January of 2012. I am now a six-star diamond coach, and it's been due to the education and resources that has been provided through Beachbody, and we have a wide audience here this evening. We had several attend this afternoon, and now we have even more in attendance this evening. And the people who are in attendance range from people who are currently Beachbody coaches that are just trying to understand a bit more about the business, and then we have people who have been invited as guests to view the presentation. So you may be someone who was invited to see this presentation because somebody thought that this opportunity might be suited to you. So my purpose this evening and my goal is to convey to you all of the facts from what this opportunity is about to how income is earned and what being a coach is not, because there is some misperception out there about what Beachbody coaching is all about. So the thing that I love most about Beachbody coaching is that we are part of this incredible team. This is something that's rapidly unfolding across North America, namely the United States and Canada, with respect to an effort, if you will, to end the trend of obesity. And we're going to take a look at some of the obesity statistics that are plaguing our country in a little while, but that's what Team Beachbody is all about. We stand for this mission to come together as a giant team, an army, if you will, that is hell-bent against this obesity crisis and really all about changing lives. Our goal is to change the lives of people around us through exercise and nutrition. And the coaches that do this well have an opportunity to earn income. In fact, there's an opportunity to earn a lot of income if this business is embraced properly. And it's not only the income that we can earn as Beachbody coaches. There are also rewards that come from this amazing company. Beachbody does an incredible job for saying thank you to the coaches for doing what they do, changing lives, helping people get healthy, helping people get fit. So there are things like cruises and vacations for your family and other things that they just say thank you, and it's incredible how much this company gives back to the people that represent it. So as Beachbody coaches, we're all about changing lives and earning income. And when it comes to changing lives, here's a point I quickly want you to take away from this. This is not about being a product distributor like most direct sales companies. And I'm going to talk about why we're not considered product distributors. But what we do as coaches is we change lives. And I'm always copying texts and posts and things that are coming onto our team pages with respect to lives that have been touched by coaches. And here is an example of one of these texts that was shared by Brad Bizjack. Brad is a Diamond Beachbody coach who signed up just over a year ago and is really doing incredibly well in this business because he understands it. He understands it from the perspective of changing lives. And this text was sent by one of the customers in one of his support groups. And I'll read it to you. It says, I know, right, I'm excited. Thank you so much for all your support and encouragement. I really appreciate it. I haven't had a positive influence like you in my life for such a long time, and it's seriously infectious. Seriously, dude, you've changed my life in so many ways that no words could even begin to express my gratitude. You know what, Brad? You saved my life, and for that, I will forever be grateful. So, what we have happening here is much more than just selling somebody a product and saying good luck. This is all about support that's being provided for our clients that we work with through Beachbody coaching. And as I mentioned earlier, the coaches that do this and do it well can earn a lot of income. And what I want to show you right off the bat are some of the real income statistics for coaches who are part of our collective organization. So have a look at this. First, this quick screenshot. And actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you to another document that has not only these posts regarding income, but many others. So bear with me here as I pull up the document. So what we're looking at here is a document of real coach income and testimonials, and this is representative of what we would call our collective organization. And when I talk about our organization, Team Bearcat, which you see it there at the top, was founded by a gentleman named Bob Lucido just over 4 years ago. And since that time, under Bob's umbrella, many other teams have emerged. Leaders have emerged in the world of Team Beachbody to create their own teams and their own coaches and their own education forums. And as a result of it, we're seeing this tremendous network of teamwork forming between all these different organizations. So we all work cooperatively to help each other succeed, including all the coaches that become part of us. And if you take a look at these statements of real income posts and comments, just have a look. I'm not going to read all of these to you, but I just want you to understand how real this business opportunity is. We have coaches who, Bob, just over 4.5 years ago, got started. He is now a millionaire coach. He has followed the steps to achieving success beyond his wildest dreams in a very short period of time. And it just goes on and on. There are many coaches that are earning 5-figure income per month in their coaching efforts, well into the 6-figure range. And I'm just going to scroll down, and most of these numbers that you're seeing are weekly income totals. And it ranges from coaches who have signed up just in the past couple of months to coaches that have signed up as much as 4 years ago. So that's not a long time to all of a sudden be earning this type of income. I love this post here from Lou Nugent. He left his job 6 months ago as a restaurant manager, and just the other day he earned, or a few weeks ago, he earned $4,669. He made in 1 week what he made in 1 month as a restaurant manager when he was in that role. So it just goes on and on, ranging from a few $100s a week to thousands of dollars a week. I'll just keep going here, and there's a reason I'm sharing all this with you. Here we see a picture of Shannon, one of the coaches on the Beachbody cruise. In addition to making 4 figures a week, it's just, this company gives back more than any other company that I'm personally aware of in the health and fitness industry. And it just goes on and on. Keith Callahan, you can see here his first check, March of 2010, was $29.95, and fast forward to today, and in the past 3 months, he's earned over $11,000 a week for the last 3 months. And this is, he says it here best, wow, blessed to be part of this opportunity and to be rewarded in such a big way simply for helping people. And that's what we're doing. We're helping people get healthy and fit. This is not a magic pill. I mean, I could just keep going on and on and on. The list is tremendously long, and the reason I made this list is really to illustrate a point. A lot of people, when they come into an opportunity such as this, or when they're introduced to the concept of network marketing, there's often a knee-jerk reaction of, well, hold on a minute, that's one of those pyramid things and multi-level marketing, and that means I got to go out and sign up all my friends and annoy my family, and that's not what this is about. Beachbody is very different than other direct sales companies, and because of their difference, they are now ranked in the top 20 direct sales companies in the world, and they've achieved that in 7 years. Most of the other companies that are in that ranking have been in existence for 25 years or more. So this is a new paradigm, if you will, in this health and fitness world. And Team Beachbody is not about selling products and going out and having to annoy people by getting them to buy products. This is about helping and supporting people and getting healthy and fit using new tools and new approaches on Facebook that have never been seen before. And it's still relatively new. That's why the timing is incredible to be coming on board now, because we're still at the beginning of what this game is going to become. And so when we talk about this concept of direct sales and network marketing and multi-level marketing, Beachbody is a binary network marketing system. Team Beachbody sits in a binary network marketing system. And in that world, It's an equal playing field. It doesn't matter when you come into the business. The opportunity that you have is just as great as the people that came on board several years ago. You know, you take a coach like Brad Bizjack, whose text I just showed. He signed up just a year ago, and he's making well over the amounts that coaches who came in years back are making. You know, it's up to you to make what you want of this business. It doesn't matter when you come in. So keep that in mind. We are all on an equal playing field here, and we're part of a huge team that's helping everybody succeed. And that's why we see the types of numbers that we see. So let's talk a bit about how is it that those income numbers are being realized. And like I said, it's not a magic pill. There's a formula for it. There's a system that we're going to talk about. But the system revolves around the lineup of Beachbody programs. And what you see here on your screen right now is a representation of the most popular programs in their lineup. So we have exercise programs, we have nutrition programs. And this is not everything that they offer on the screen, but this is the most popular of their offering. And the thing about Beachbody is they are investing over $200 million a year to commercialize and advertise their programs, many of which have literally become household names. And as a Beachbody coach, we have the opportunity to embrace all of these programs as what we would call our toolbox. So my job, my background, and just to give you a little bit more about my background is primarily that of a health club owner. I have been a health club owner for 12 years now. I've been part of the fitness industry, the health club industry, for over 25 years. And I've been fortunate in that I had the opportunity to grow up in fitness because my mother opened up her first gym back in 1985 when I was in high school. And so since that time, I've just been on this journey of understanding health and fitness and how to get people fit and how to invite people to get fit. And my job through all of this time has literally been to look out on the world and identify what are some of the most effective, results-driven programs that we can offer to people to really get them healthy and fit in a way that they're going to enjoy. And in my humble opinion, based on a lot of research and a lot of understanding of the fitness trends, these programs on the screen are as good as it gets. So as Beachbody coaches, we are armed and equipped with the best, most effective exercise and nutrition programs in the world. It's as good as it gets. So this is your toolbox, if you will. And this toolbox is creating life-changing results for millions of people. Beachbody has figured out a way to get people healthy and fit even if they're not going to the gym. And so for a long time, we've had this problem with people who don't go to the gym trying to find pathways, trying to figure out, well, what can I do on a regular basis to get healthy, to get fit, to fuel my body properly with the right nutrition. And very often people fail. They buy something they think is going to work and it ends up sitting on a shelf at home, or they buy a treadmill and it ends up becoming an expensive clothes hanger at home. And, a lot of things that they buy on impulse don't work. Well, Beachbody says enough of that. Let's provide the highest quality programs, but provide this coaching opportunity that we can help people and hold them accountable. So let's talk a bit about what it means to be a coach and not a product distributor. And that's the difference here. Beachbody coaches who are building the types of businesses that I showed you earlier, that type of income, are not treating their businesses as product distributors. Coaches don't have to be fitness experts. We don't have to be medical experts, nutrition experts. We don't even have to be fit from day one. You may be somebody that's viewing this presentation saying to yourself, well, how am I going to be a Beachbody coach if I'm not healthy and fit myself? Maybe you're overweight. Maybe you're somebody who just needs a change yourself. Maybe you're somebody that wants to undergo a transformation yourself and at the same time inspire others to go on the journey with you. So as coaches, it doesn't matter what your background is. You just have to have a desire to want to help people and to want to also lead a healthy, fit lifestyle yourself if you're not already doing so. So as coaches, we encourage and support others. We motivate people. We own our own businesses, and we earn income while we continually learn, and we say burn calories. So we're earning while we're learning, and we're burning. And as you know, this concept of learning, it's never ending. As Beachbody coaches, your self-development resources are tremendous, not only for how to build your business, but also how to improve every aspect of your life. You know, nutrition, exercise, self-development, all this goes hand in hand for just really becoming better overall people in everything that we do in our lives. So as a Beachbody coach, you can work your business part-time or full-time. You literally own your own business. You are your own boss. You have no commute. You have a very low startup cost. So if you're viewing this presentation and you're considering the opportunity to sign up as a Beachbody coach, it's a one-time sign-up fee of $39.95. That's it. That makes you a coach. Your only fixed monthly overhead, your only fixed expense on a monthly basis is $15.95. And that service fee gets paid to Beachbody, who will provide you with an entire back office of marketing resources, training and support, administrative tracking so that you can track your business in a very professional manner. You also have 3 customer websites that are set up in your URL. So whatever URL you want to create using your name, you have 3 customer websites that are set up. You have no inventory. You set your own hours, and there's no limit on earning potential. Now, when it comes to, okay, well, you know, what level of commitment does this take to really succeed? It's up to you. And I break down 3 different levels when it comes to choosing your own level of success. So level number 1, and it's something that all coaches can enjoy, is 25% discount on all personal use of Beachbody programs and products. So there are a lot of coaches who sign up simply for this reason. They simply want to be able to use the Beachbody programs themselves, the nutrition products themselves. You know, they want to consume Shakeology themselves. They want to do an occasional exercise program. And in doing so for themselves, ongoing, you have a 25% discount on your own personal use of the products. And that reason alone is enough that a lot of people become Beachbody coaches. They just enjoy the programs themselves at a discount. The second level is when you may have an occasional customer or 2 who might choose to buy a program or product from you through your website. And in doing that, you receive a 25% commission on any product sale through your website. So, you know, you might have a family member, a coworker, or a friend, somebody you know who might be talking about doing Insanity or P90X or Les Mills Combat, whatever it may be. They're thinking about doing the exercise program, and you say, hey, you know, I'm a Beachbody coach. You can buy it from me, and they can go to your website and buy it at the same price that they would if they bought it from Beachbody. And in doing that, you get a 25% commission. And there are some coaches that just do that. They occasionally acquire a customer or 2, and they get a little commission, and they enjoy the programs themselves. And that's all well and good. The third level, and the level that the coaches that we saw earlier earning that income, most of them are engaged in level 3. This is what happens in level 3. You can quickly build a recurring supplemental income stream by running what are called challenge groups and hitting what is known as Success Club every month. Over time, financial independence and time freedom becomes very real. And we're talking about the kind of time freedom where you finally have time to do what you want when you want. And nobody's telling you when to work, when to go on vacation, and when to spend time with your family. You know, it's the type of time freedom where you can actually go on vacation and ignore your business for a couple weeks. And when you come back, your business is bigger than when you went away. That's how lucrative this can become very quickly if you are running what are known as challenge groups and hitting Success Club. So what I want to talk about is this concept of challenge groups, because that is a term that has not been heard by a lot of people that are viewing this for the first time. You know, what is a challenge group? And this concept of challenge groups is something that has emerged in the past year and a half. So it's really been the past year and a half that this mechanism, if you will, has really taken hold. And I equate it to Beachbody has figured out a way using Facebook to literally revolutionize the health and fitness industry and to engage many more millions of people into powerful pathways in exercise and nutrition. And it's done through this world of coaching. And this was written up in Success Magazine from Home last August. So the entire August issue last year was dedicated to Team Beachbody and all of these incredible business success stories that are unfolding for thousands of coaches. And not only the business success stories, but also the life transformations that people are having as a result of these exercise and nutrition programs and the challenge groups and the fit clubs that they're a part of. So it's a proven system, and as a Beachbody coach, all you have to do is plug in to how to implement that system. And it's not something you have to do on your own. We teach you how to do it. So here are some points to keep in mind as a Beachbody coach. You have a lucrative compensation plan. You receive what is known as the game plan when you start, and that comes in the mail. So if you're signing up as a coach for the first time, you're actually going to receive a DVD tutorial kit to begin your education as a coach. That'll come in the mail from Beachbody, and that's just the beginning. That's just there to help and support you as you begin your journey. You have your own online office with training, support, marketing, and invitation resources to acquire customers. And these invitation resources, guys, are very, very effective. Beachbody is not about having people sign up for this opportunity and feel like product distributors. That's not what we're doing here. We're using invitation resources, invitation guides that train us how to professionally invite our circle of influence into our support groups. So a challenge group is synonymous with a support group using social media, using Facebook. You're plugged into a team that will not let you fail. So keep this in mind. If you're signing up as a Beachbody coach for the first time, make sure before you do so, you speak to the person who's referred you to this presentation and you ask them, when is our next team training? When is our next team training? And that training is what is known as Coach Basics. So as a new coach, you can embrace in-depth training known as Coach Basics on how to begin your first challenge group and successfully invite customers. So unlike most, call it network marketing opportunities or direct sales opportunities, oftentimes you sign up for something like this and it's kind of like, well, here's your manual or here's the website, go online and learn what to do. We don't do that. We have a tremendous team support system where we're going to hold your hand through the training in 30 days. So 30 days of in-depth training to make sure or to help you really start off successfully out of the gates. So you're continually developing and growing in all aspects of your life as a Beachbody coach. Now when we talk about Coach Basics, just to share a bit more with you, we've tapped into, I love it, with our Team Euphoria group, we're running Coach Basics every single month, and we're getting dozens of new coaches coming into the training. They're coming out the other end, they're earning income, they're earning hundreds of dollars a month starting out, and it's happening time and time again because the training that we do is done using what is known as Zoom technology. Zoom is a free service that's provided through the coach who is doing the training. Okay, so for our team, Team Euphoria, I will be doing the training. And we hold your hand using high-definition video conferencing. So with the Zoom, with the Coach Basics that we do with Team Euphoria, our next group is actually going to start on May 7th. So again, if you're seeing this for the first time and you're like, you know what, this sounds like something I want to do, sign up and make sure you get plugged into our training starting on May 7th. So what will happen starting on May 7th for the people that are in it? We will have 4 live video conference meetings for the entire group beginning May 7th. So every Wednesday evening beginning May 7th, there will be a live video conference meeting. And during that meeting, which lasts about an hour, I will give in-depth education and insight on how to begin your first challenge group. There will also be open Q&A. It's a discussion forum as well, so you have an opportunity to ask questions in addition to learn in a, and call it a lecture format. And then when we're not meeting through Zoom, you are part of a private Facebook group called Team Euphoria Coach Basics. And that private Facebook group will have a daily education post, a tutorial or an assignment to do before the next day. So it's just, we're spoon feeding you the education so that by the end you have your date set for your first challenge group, you've invited customers successfully, and you are ready to go off and running with your business. So we're really proud as to how the education has evolved. Can't say enough good things about it. Quite often people will say, well, what does a challenge group look like? If you're not used to that concept, if you don't know what this is, I actually want to show you one of my challenge groups that's nearing completion right now. So this is a challenge group that I started back in January for the new program P90X3. And so I put out invitations to my circle of influence, people that I knew, and they were people who primarily were not going to the gym. They were people who I know that just couldn't get to the gym, friends of mine and other family members. And I just said, look, I'm putting together a support group. I'd love to have you in it. And so this is what it looks like. I'll take you to the website. And keep in mind that the group is not only my customers, the group also includes other coaches who are part of our team who said, hey, you know what, I actually want to jump into that challenge group and I have some customers I'd like to bring into it. So we work cooperatively with each other in all these different programs to provide these challenge groups to our collective team, to our collective organization of customers. And so here we have 35 people that are part of this challenge group. And so what happens on a daily basis is you see these miscellaneous posts that come in from people that are doing the program. Here we have one that came in 8 hours ago. Pilates X completed. I drank my PBJ Shakeology today, feeling recharged. And it's just a mechanism of peer support and leadership from the coach who is running the group. So when this group started back in January, I was running the group, doing the daily post, and then my son was born on January 20th. So that kind of sidetracked me a bit. And fortunately, Shannon Price, one of our other Diamond coaches, she was able to pick up the ball and lead the group from there. So she's been the coach that's been doing the daily post. So here we have her post this morning, and she puts up something having to do with nutrition. Okay, it's just a motivation post. It's an informative post that she puts up every single day. This was yesterday's post. Welcome to Victory Week. Okay, so not only did it include some education, but also some final week tips and a video clip from Tony Horton. It's not coming up. Oh, there we go.
Hey everybody, it is Tony, and guess what? This is week 13 of your P90X3 challenge group.
So as you can see, Beachbody has provided the coaches with these posts to put into their Facebook groups. So this is an important point that I want to make, guys. And again, the posts just go on and on for the past 90 days. And it's incredible to see the changes that people are getting, the feeling of peer support, leadership, motivation. Everybody's winning in this new paradigm. So what I want to point out here is this. Some of you may be hearing this for the first time saying, well, this is all well and good, but I don't know anything about these programs. I've never done this program. How am I going to be a coach who provides a daily tip on the program? I don't know enough. Beachbody has made this possible for anybody to do, because when you become a coach, in your back office, you have what are called challenge group guides for every single program. And the challenge group guides provide you with the daily post to copy and paste into your private Facebook group. So they've made this, almost dummy proof in terms of providing leadership. So here, I'm pulling up right here. This is the daily coaching guide. This is the daily coaching guide for P90X3 that I just showed you. So this was prep week 0. and it shows you right there. There's the Facebook post to copy and paste. So this was day 1, and it just goes on and on and on. Day 2, we had a nutrition tip. Okay, so it's big on nutrition as well as exercise, and it goes on and on and on. There's day 3. To get started, take the following steps. So as a coach, you are directing the people who are doing the program as to what to do on a daily basis. You're just giving them a bit of motivation and support that they don't feel like they're at home doing it alone. That's what's making this so successful. So Beachbody has provided these challenge group guides for every program in their lineup. It's incredible. And I take my hat off to them because they've really hit a home run for giving the right amount of information to get people across the finish line in these programs. Okay, moving on. What I want to show you here is an illustration of what are known as challenge packs. And I apologize because the illustration is a bit outdated. Some of the more recent exercise programs like T25 and the 21-day fix and Pilo and some others, they're not yet in this illustration. It needs to be updated. But the point I want to make is that a challenge pack is where Beachbody allows customers to combine an exercise program plus their first month of Shakeology on Home Direct. So they're getting an exercise program plus their high-quality nutrition tool, Shakeology, bundled together. And when you buy a challenge pack, the price that's being paid by the customer is less than if they bought Shakeology and the exercise program separately. So it's a really good idea when you have people coming into your challenge groups that we invite them in to not only embrace the exercise program but also Shakeology, their nutrition tool. The two go hand in hand. And we'll talk a little bit more about Shakeology in a minute. But the challenge packs make it more cost effective for your customers, and as a coach, you receive a higher commission. Your commission is actually 35% on any challenge pack that you sell. And I also want to make another point for people who are considering the coach opportunity. I mentioned earlier that it's a $39.95 sign-up fee. And you can become a coach and you're good to go. But what we strongly recommend is that when you sign up as a coach, you invest in a program or product for yourself. It's really important that you start to understand and become what we call a product of the product. So most coaches, when they sign up, will invest in a challenge pack. You don't have to, but we strongly recommend it. You invest in a challenge pack that's going to give you your exercise program, plus it's going to get you going on your first month of Shakeology. It's really important you understand the benefits of Shakeology. So if you buy a challenge pack when you sign up as a coach, your sign-up fee is waived. So you literally become a coach for free. Now, if you're somebody viewing this presentation and you've bought or you've purchased a challenge pack in the past, guess what? You can become a coach for free. All you have to do is send an email to Coach Relations with your customer ID saying you've purchased a challenge pack in the past and you would like to become a Beachbody coach. They will go ahead and you will be charged the $39.95 sign-up fee, but within 2 or 3 days they refund it. So keep that in mind. Buy a challenge pack and you're a coach for free. Now let me talk a bit about how income is earned as a Beachbody coach. There's 2 ways that you can generate income for yourself in your business. And the first way is the most common way. It's called unlimited retail. So let me illustrate this for you. Here's you. You've just signed up as a Beachbody coach. You can, what we talked about earlier, you can sell an occasional customer, you get a 25% commission here and there, and very quickly you can start to establish, an income stream for yourself of a couple $100s a month. And hey, for a lot of coaches, they're happy with that. They love their Shakeology. They love doing the programs. They've got a couple $100s and they are thrilled, and it's great. Your income on a retail basis is unlimited. You can get as many customers as you want. Some coaches out there are actually earning 4-figure income, some even 5-figure income just in the retail business alone. But the other way that you can build a business, should you choose, you don't have to, but should you choose, is through what are known as team cycle bonuses. And team cycle bonuses kick in when you do one thing. You achieve the rank of what is known as Emerald. When you have Emerald status, it simply means that you have shared this opportunity and signed up 2 other coaches. That's it. If you sign up 2 other coaches, you've achieved the rank of Emerald. And in the world of Beachbody coaching, we say that this is the most important rank advancement for your business. And there's 2 reasons for it. Number 1, 2 things are going to happen. Number 1, you're going to start receiving free customer leads ongoing every week from Beachbody. When you become an Emerald coach, Beachbody says, you know what? You're taking your business seriously. They're going to help you succeed. They're going to start to fuel your business with free customers. There's no other direct sales company that I'm aware of in the world that does this. They give you customer leads. The second thing that's going to happen is that you will become eligible to receive these weekly team cycle bonuses. And that simply means that not only are you getting your own unlimited retail, but you're also getting weekly bonuses based on what the coaches you have signed up are generating. And there's a mathematical formula that's used to calculate those bonuses, which I don't have the time to go into now, but suffice it to say, it can become very substantial. And so achieving the rank of Emerald is really, really important if you really want to build your business. And I want to go back to this point here with free customer leads, because a lot of people say, well, how is that possible? You know, where are the leads coming from? Is it geographically based? Is it based on, people that live around me? And the answer is no. The free customer leads are given to you by the pool of thousands of new customers that are buying Beachbody programs every week. So as we all know, those infomercials on TV are generating many orders. As a matter of fact, Beachbody right now is getting anywhere from 35 to say 55,000 new customer orders per week. And what they do is they take those customer orders and they evenly distribute them across all of the coaches who are ranked Emerald or higher in the network. And I'll use an example of this. Let's say that Joe Smith is sitting at home and he watches the Insanity infomercial and he says, I'm going to buy that. He goes on the website or he calls the Beachbody toll-free number. He orders Insanity. They process his payment. They send him the program. But during the checkout process with Joe, Beachbody says to him, would you like a free coach? Most of the customers say yes. I'll take a free coach. And when that happens, Joe's contact information is randomly assigned to any one of the Emerald coaches in the network. And so what happens is when you're at this level, every week you're looking in your back office and you're seeing the customer leads that Beachbody is giving you. Now keep this in mind. Beachbody doesn't require that you contact the customer leads. They don't require you to do anything. It's your business. You do what you want. They're simply helping you. And if Joe Smith chooses to buy another Beachbody program or product moving into the future, because he's been assigned to you, you receive the commission. And this becomes very, very substantial for the coaches in the network. When you start to work with your customers and offer them support and guidance, that's when your business starts to really take off. And the coaches that are achieving those substantial income numbers that we saw, they are reaching out and engaging their customer leads. And I want to show you an illustration of this with one of my customers. So here was a customer who was assigned to me back in March. And this is a sample communication that I send. I choose to send via text when I have their cell phone number. Sometimes you just have their email, whatever it may be. You send out that communication. So this is my opening dialogue. I said, hi, Carol. My name is Don Murphy, your free Beachbody coach. Congrats on your purchase of Shakeology. I've been drinking it for 2 years. What are your health and fitness goals at this time? My job is to simply offer support. Hope to hear from you. So it's not about pushing other programs or products onto this customer. It's about offering support. So she came back. Don, several of us, at least 10 staff, at work are doing T25. We start beta this week. I want to resume running, my passion after beta. miss weightlifting, so may combine P90X3 with running after next 5 weeks. So right away in my mind, I'm saying to myself, oh my gosh, I have a customer here who's been assigned to me, who's obviously very active, who wants to be fit, who's also doing T25 with 10 other people in her office. So in my mind, I'm like, oh my gosh, what an amazing opportunity to offer this group of people support through one of my challenge groups. So I put it out there. Wow, that's fantastic. I own a health club in addition to providing support as a Beachbody coach. I would love to hear more about your specific goals and offer strong guidance for you and your group. Sounds like you're loving it. And from there, our dialogue has continued. We haven't gotten a challenge group going yet, but it's just this ongoing way of offering support as their coach. And when you do that and people see that you genuinely care for their results, and you can get them into a challenge group, you're just building your business. And here's the other cool thing, guys, really listen to what I'm saying here. When you have customers, the getting started part is probably the most difficult, because what happens is when you start a challenge group and you have customers who get results, what do you think they do? They talk about it. When people are exercising daily and drinking Shakeology daily and feeling good, and losing weight and increasing their energy, they just have a better outlook, and they feel better, they look better, and they talk about it. And their circle of influence will say to them, gosh, you look great, what are you doing? And the people will say, oh my gosh, I'm in this support group, I'm doing this program, and I've got this coach. And all of a sudden you have other people interested in joining your groups because you have referrals coming in. And it just grows organically from there. And the people that are getting results, they're the people that are becoming a product of the product. And when they have their friends asking about it, saying, hey, I want to get in one of those support groups, it's very easy to turn to those customers who have gotten results to say, hey, you should become a Beachbody coach. You should begin your own challenge group. And that's how your business starts to grow. It's how you start to actually build a team. And that's how your business starts to really take off. So it's amazing how they put this together. Here's a chart of the potential weekly team cycle bonuses as you rank up in the business. So as an Emerald coach, you can earn up to an additional $250 a week in team cycle bonusing, in addition to the unlimited retail that we talked about. And then from there, you can rank up to what is known as Ruby, which is just getting a couple more coaches on your team. And when you've done that, your weekly team cycle bonus can ramp up to $1,000 a week. And it just grows on and on from there. And to be quite honest, it's been an amazing thing to witness and experience for myself. I pinch myself at times for just following the steps. I signed up my wife as a coach. I've signed up my parents. I've signed up my sisters. And I've helped build their business centers, and everybody's earning income. So it's just this incredible mechanism that we can all benefit from if we're passionate about helping people get healthy and fit. Last couple things I want to talk about. One is our market. Is our market saturated? Are there enough people to service with this type of concept? I've actually had people say to me, well, aren't most people already exercising or getting healthy and fit? And it's like, are you kidding me? Take a look at this graph. This is staggering. And this is a problem that we have on our hands here in the United States. It's an epidemic that's spiraling out of control. 2/3 of Americans are now overweight or clinically obese. And this is just getting worse by the day. And it's not only obesity, it's all the things related to it. It's heart disease, stroke, diabetes, cancer. People are struggling with respect to how to fuel their bodies properly with the right nutrition and how to exercise effectively. And all we do as coaches is help them. So our market is massive, and it's really staggering and disturbing, actually, to look at this information, because if you take a look, what we're looking at here are the percentages of people in any given state who have a body mass index greater than or equal to 30, or about 30 pounds overweight for a 5'4" person. So keep this graph in mind, and then let's dial back 25 years. Oh my God, it was so much better. So we've gone from this, look at 1990. Look where we were, less than 10%, 10 to 14%, to look where we are now. This is a problem, and it's not getting any better. And, as a gym owner, speaking from the heart here, my job, my primary career is in the health club business. We own a wonderful health club here in Newburgh, New York. It's a Gold's Gym. We have nearly 8,000 members. The gym is fantastic. We offer great programs and services. And as a gym owner, I scratch my head because we have all these gyms opening up on every street corner. The competition is fierce. There's opportunities everywhere for people to join health clubs and fitness facilities, yet we're losing this battle against obesity, and our health is getting worse and worse. And a lot of people also say to me, well, don't most people go to the gym already? Here's the statistic of the number of people who go to the gym, or the percentage of people who go to the gym. 17% of the U.S. population belongs to a health club or fitness center. So 83% of society is saying, I need help. Some people are riding their bikes, or they're running, they're doing recreation, which is great. But the majority of the population needs help when it comes to high-quality pathways and exercise that work, and high-quality nutrition. And this is what we do as coaches. So our market, it's massive, and it's not going anywhere anytime soon. And, right now we're in North America only. We are going to be expanding internationally within the next 2 to 3 years. Rumor has it we might be tapping overseas as early as 2015, but that's just rumor. But when this thing does go international, imagine what it means for the Beachbody coaches that are currently in the network. We're just getting started. It's really the tip of the iceberg as to where this is going to go. Fit clubs. This is another concept that is revolutionizing the health and fitness industry. Fit clubs are now being run, thousands of them across the country. And a fit club is simply where, as a Beachbody coach, you can say, you know what, cool, I understand the concept of challenge groups, and you can run challenge groups online, and it doesn't matter where those customers are from. They can be anywhere because you're using, call it cyber support on Facebook. But with a fit club, you have an opportunity to say, I actually want to run a live support group in my immediate area. Maybe you have a location you can secure. Maybe it's your basement. Maybe it's the local town hall or your local church, wherever you can secure a spot that you can invite people to come together, maybe once or twice a week, to engage in one of the Beachbody workouts. So you put the DVD in, you all do the workout together, and then you have a session afterwards that talks about nutrition. You share Shakeology. You get people on board with the nutrition side of the exercise that they're doing. And it's just a way of offering live support and also having fun with other people in your community. And on the days that you're not meeting as a club, well, then you have the use of Facebook to offer that support and accountability that we saw earlier with the challenge group concept. So fit clubs are also taking off all over the country. And the last thing I'm going to talk about is Shakeology. And I've saved this to the end primarily because it is the #1 program that is sold in the Beachbody product line. Shakeology is the highest quality nutrition shake on the planet, bar none. And I've reached that conclusion after a lot of independent research and investigation and comparison with all the different nutrition products that are out there. So understand this about Shakeology. Okay, Shakeology is not a protein shake. Shakeology is a single daily dose of dense nutrition, 1 shake a day. And it has 70 superfood ingredients that are sourced from around the planet. It's gluten-free, all natural, 6 flavors, 2 of which are vegan. So we literally call this the healthiest meal of the day. And with respect to Shakeology, I started drinking it 2 years ago. I haven't missed a day. And The way I feel on a daily basis changed when I started consuming this. My energy, my sleep, my reduction of cravings. I have a horrible sweet tooth. And so Shakeology is looked upon as a meal replacement shake. But it's not only for people who are trying to lose weight. Because the reality is this, with the common problems we see in society with people's health issues, most people are not protein deficient. They're nutrition deficient. The modern day foods we're consuming are not what they used to be. There's a push, thank God, for eating organically, but we all know it's very expensive to do that. So the quality of the foods that we consume are not what they used to be. Shakeology is solving that problem. And I could spend an hour on this, but we don't have time. Just suffice it to say that Shakeology is doing wonders to help people with their health and their fitness goals. Reduction of cravings, increase in energy, lowering cholesterol, regulating blood pressure, feeling better, increasing mental clarity and focus, and on and on and on. It's just incredible what it's doing for people. So on a business level, just to talk about the business side of Shakeology quickly, when you have one customer for Shakeology, that is going to generate for you a commission of $32 in a given month. And what happens is a lot of people who drink Shakeology, once they get going on it, they feel so good from it, they don't stop. And they go on what's known as the Home Direct program. So a Home Direct Shakeology customer is simply somebody that's getting Shakeology every month from Beachbody. It's shipped to their front door. If you are the coach who generated that customer, you are getting $32 a month of recurring income for each customer. And what I want to show you is a little financial analysis here. There are some coaches, and I don't recommend this, but there are some coaches that build their business solely around Shakeology. But my recommendation for coaches is, like, you go in with the challenge group concept, the fit club concept, and it's not only Shakeology, it's getting people into the exercise programs and offering support through your groups. But Shakeology, whenever you're getting your customers, through your challenge packs and your Shakeology Home Direct sales, if you were to acquire one customer per month for 12 months and nothing more, just one customer a month for 12 months, nothing more, you will earn $2,496 in year one. If you do that in year two, you will earn $7,170 in year two. So add year one and year two together, that's almost $10,000 in income just for getting one Shakeology customer a month for a period of 24 months. So on a business level, guys, when you come into Coach Basics, we teach you how to set up your support groups that you are going to far surpass this little financial analysis that I've just put down there. But understand, Shakeology is a very effective tool for helping people get healthy and fit. Okay. So to bring things home, when our coaches come into the Team Euphoria organization, we provide you with abundant resources and tools in addition to the education. We've developed some really funky marketing resources, taking the best of from the Beachbody marketing and putting it together in this wonderful binder. So for Shakeology, you're armed with a very beautiful binder that can be used as a tool when meeting with potential clients or customers. It's a great discussion piece. So the overall opportunity as a coach, what does it mean? First and foremost, you're changing lives. You're not selling products. Don't think of this as product distribution. Think of this as support using challenge groups and fit clubs to just help people change lives in health and fitness. The world needs it. The opportunity is risk-free. You can sign up as a coach, and after 30 days, if you say, yeah, you know what, I'm not into this, you get a refund of your sign-up fee. There's no obligations. There's little to no investment, as we discussed. And there's unlimited earning potential for changing lives. Six-figure income is realistic within 2 to 3 years. I've seen this happen personally. I'm amazed by it. Seven-figure income is possible in 4 to 6 years. And I want to make one other point here. For people who are currently involved in the health and fitness industry, for those that are viewing this presentation, Beachbody has finally come up with an opportunity in the world of fitness that allows people who are passionate about it to earn a very substantial living owning your own company without owning a health club. And I can honestly say, based on my 2 years of experience in this so far, that the world of Beachbody coaching, when done properly, provides you with an income opportunity that will surpass most of the health club owners in the next few years. That's my honest belief based on what I've seen and experienced so far. So keep these things in mind. It's very, very powerful. I want to thank you for being here on the presentation. I know it's hard in the evening to break away from our responsibilities and in our families. And next step, if you are intrigued or you are engaged by what you've seen here, please contact the coach who invited you to this presentation today. And if I was that person, there is my contact information. The best way to reach me is on my cell phone through text. I prefer text more than anything else, and you have my email address as well. So if the invitation came from me, would love to hear from you. We'd love to have you on our team. Team Euphoria is now over 700 coaches strong, and it's largely due to the education we're providing. So May 7th, we kick off our next education, and we're off and running. So I'm going to open it up to questions now, guys. At this point in time, I will stop the recording, and I'll open it up to any questions that you might have. So I'm going to hit stop.